Well, hello, Evolver. Daymond here with Daymond and Company. Technically inclined, creatively driven. I exist to inspire, and this is another inspirational insight brought to you by my inspirational brand, Daymond and Company, powered by Pluripreneur Coaching. Hey, Evolver. So I figured I would start the year off 2023 with a conversation about gaslighting. This is something that I've been thinking about. It's been on my spirit for a while, and I just recently released a post talking about how I wanted to become more transparent with my videos, with my inspirational insights. And so the topic of this inspirational insight is don't fall for the gaslight evolver. You ready for the conversation? Okay. Let's go. Alrighty, Bobber. So one of the things that you may be doing, especially if you're watching my video, you may be on a very specific path for yourself. You may be carving out exactly where you want to be in the future, and you may also be on your own journey, just like I was, and just like I still am, on your own journey, converting and evolving your happiness in life to joy, right? Happiness is something that is fleeting, but joy in your life is something that is everlasting, right? So if you are watching this video, you may be seeking joy, just like I always am. And when you're on that path, you begin to learn and you begin to understand that a lot of the things that don't really matter in your life, they begin to fall away. And if they're not falling away, they're actually entering your consciousness, right? So that you can really assess them and figure out how to overcome them. Now, if you're not at that point yet, you're probably watching this video and you're like, okay, I'm on my path, but there are some things that are getting revealed to me, and I want to know how to respond to that. And so one thing that I think I'm here to share with you is that you should not fall for the gaslighting in your life. If you are on your journey and you have any ounce of success with that journey and finding out who you are and who you are meant to be in life, Evolver, you know what I'm talking about. And gaslighting is a theme in your life. I'm here to verify and validate that for you. If you are on your path to really define your own destiny and live in your own truth, in joy, you are overcoming some obstacles as to you meeting a lot of people in your life who are more than likely attempting to gaslight you. And some of it is very, very voluntary, and some of it is involuntary. They don't know that they're doing it. But the issue is you're on a path figuring out your own truth when in fact so many people in this world don't know how to find their own truth in life. So they are hurting. And that whole idea about the law of attraction, and I've said this a couple times in some other videos, the law of attraction is not only about positive things being attracted to you, it's also about negative things being attracted to you. It just really matters where you spend the most headspace and the most emotion. If you have people in your life who are gaslighting you now, it's probably because they are hurting, and what they are doing is just attempting to reflect the hurt that they're feeling back on you, and it causes a rift because you are on your path to success and happiness and joy on your own terms, and many other people don't know what that path is for them, and they don't know how to live their life on their own terms when in fact they're living their life based on the terms of so many other things they've pulled into their lives, right? So you've probably been in conversations and you may be going through a state of happiness and joy, and then you're having a conversation and all of a sudden, boom, somebody is hitting you with a comment like, why are you saying that? Or what makes you think this is really gonna happen, in your life? Or why did you even make that decision, right? So then the gaslighting starts, right? You may have this phenomenal idea or this thing that's going on in your life, and it's uniquely yours. It's this thing that you found that makes you really, really happy, and nobody really understands it. The gaslighting happens because what you're doing looks so different from everybody else. And you may be happy, right? You may be expressing joy, but they just cannot comprehend it. I'm saying this because I've gone through it, Evolver, and if you're going through it, you're probably trying to deny it, just like I did, right? It's only after you've gone through so many things and you look back over your life that you realize exactly what was going on at the time. And so I'm here to tell you, do not fall for the gaslight, Evolver. If you are on your path, if you need someone to tell you you are doing the right thing, then I'm here to tell you that. Because on my own personal journey, there are so many times when I didn't have that, right? I had to figure out what really made sense for me, and I had to pray on it, and I had to call on God and the universe to just really pull on me. And I think that's where a lot of my strength comes from. But that comes from growth and evolution and healing, and it comes from a lot of battle scars, right? So that you can even get to that point. But along the way, boy, it sure would have helped. It sure would have helped had I had someone saying, you are on the right path. And it's wonderful that you have finally uncovered what really makes sense for you. The closest I've ever come to that, Evolver, and I tell people this because I am a life coach. I believe in coaching. I believe in mentoring. I believe in consultation and therapy where it matters. But for me, especially in my sphere of endeavors, it's all about coaching and therapy and mentoring, right? Fortunately for me, I had mentors who would sort of land me in the right place, but the whole thing with mentoring is that you have to understand how to treat mentoring. When you have a mentor, you have to filter through what they have to tell you. And fortunately for me, I've had phenomenal mentors, and one of my mentors, as a matter of fact, armed me with some very, very powerful information. I'll never forget the day that she told me one thing that will always work for you is that you are very, very, very self-aware. So Evolver, if you notice in a lot of my videos, I try to tell you, pay attention to what's happening in your life and understand yourself and understand your gifts and become very, very self-aware, because that is the most powerful tool in your tool belt. When you become self-aware and you know who you are, and you know your bad parts, and you know your good parts, and you know what you need to improve, and you know what you need to refine, that will always work for you. In this specific video, I'm telling you, when you have that spirit of discernment, and when you know someone is gaslighting you, don't fall for it. Never let someone attempt to control your narrative. Never let someone attempt to tell you that your reality is other than what you perceive it to be and what you are making it out to be. Evolver, do not fall for the gaslighting. Again, I'm Daymond with Daymond & Company, technically inclined, creatively driven. I exist to inspire. XO.